Hey, Rainbow Ridge to Row here. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Today's reading is about creative vision and specifically what are your creative gifts. So go ahead and take a minute to tune in and let's get started. Hello, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching, listening, joining. I'm introducing an oracle deck into my video readings today. This is the Sacred Earth Oracle. So there's a beautiful resonance here with the earth and the natural rhythm of the earth. And the artwork is very lovely. So I've already shuffled. I'm just going to pull some cards to get a look at what we'll be talking about today and what kind of messages will be coming in for us that we need. So I'll go ahead and cut the deck here. The first card we have is Clarity. So yeah, this talks to what we're doing right now. So we're bringing in the focus to maybe our lower chakra centers, thinking about our belly, our feet on the ground, our heart. It looks like there is a potential opening for that heart here. And just to be ready to receive any type of heart messages or messages that might help to resolve or connect or unify the connection between the mind and the lower chakras. The next card is Formation. So there is something that will be formed as we read. I do like to start these readings intuitively. I'm not sure exactly how it will play out, and that is good. I feel like part of the reason I'm here is to develop my own intuitive pathways, and by allowing for the mystery to unfold with the readings, I'm formulating something. The third card from the Sacred Earth Oracle is Productivity. Although I enjoy the intuitive process of just being open to the message, I also want to be able to touch to specific purpose and to have messages that are applicable. So that might be what's going on. So as an overall reading for everyone involved, we have Clarity, Formation, and Productivity. So we are seeking clarity about something that's forming that is productive. This means taking a vision in and then basically allowing it to create form and directing that form kind of like a mother with a child into something that applies or is applicable. I am gonna pull one more card here. Consistency, rhythm. I see rhythm here. There's the sun and there's all the different aspects of the universe, kind of the sky and what is this? Is this the 4 seasons or the times of day, rhythms and cycles? Kind of maybe seeing how everything is fitting together or coming together into a bigger picture. Also just to keep the rhythm. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull for 4 groups today. We'll start with these cards as indicators of the groups, and we'll invite help, guidance, direction, divine wisdom as needed. And I do need another crystal here, so let's go with labradorite. And I'm just gonna start picking cards. Clarity, Formation, Productivity, and Consistency. I keep seeing something being made. There's a creative process happening. This is about stabilizing and grounding creative vision. The Death card. Okay, for some reason I wanted to do that, and we're going to disperse the cards into the 4 different groups. Okay, we're talking about creative vision and grounding and manifesting creatively. We're talking about the formation of something new and creative vision. Learning from the past and applying what you've learned from the past. 2, 3, 4. Messages for the 4 groups, divinely inspired messages for the 4 groups. Okay, we're pretty much ready. Looking for balance and integration as necessary. Pulling for 4 groups. Okay, that'll be good here. Okay, just getting everything organized really quick and getting ready to read about creative vision. I think now that we have the groups, I'm going to go ahead and pull clarity about the reading. Just to get a better idea, we have brilliance and patterns. Okay, welcome to the group selection. We have 4 groups here for the reading. The reading so far is about creative vision, and it's about recognizing all of the patterns of a process and pulling it together into formulation, which is what I'll be doing through the reading. We do have an underlying card for each of the groups, and we have a crystal. Feel free to tune in and to select a pile that feels accurate or feels good for you so that you can receive the messages that you're here to receive. This first crystal for group number 1 is lepidolite. And the base card here is clarity. For group number 2, we have kyanite. And the base card here is formation. For group number 3, we have citrine. And then the base card here is productivity. For group number 4, Labradorite. Labradorite, I believe is how it's called. And then the base card here is consistency. Okay, so now that you've chosen what decks resonate for you, or which deck resonates most for you, go ahead and tune in to the timestamp in the description box below, and I will see you at the reading. Okay, group 1. If you chose group 1, the group with the lepidolite crystal, this group is for you, and the foundational card that we drew before is clarity. And we were talking about before the alignment of chakras and bringing, I guess right now it's really about bringing creative vision and unifying it with what's actually happening in the body. It's being open to receive like heart opening and to be able to feel safe opening your heart center and connecting your other centers with your heart. The lepidolite crystal is, for me, like a good emotional regulator. It's just very calming and soothing. It's also somehow motivating. There's some sort of very nice nurturing motivation behind this. Okay, so let's get ready to reveal the cards. I'm just tuning in for a second by breathing, and feel free to tune in. There's a lot going on. I can feel like in my belly there's a lot, I guess, formulating or coming together or being digested, and in the head center there's a lot of creativity and there's a lot of vision and imagination. The heart center feels a little bit like soft, tender, maybe protected, but it also feels vulnerable and perhaps like ready to have a new opening or a new awakening or new activation. But we're definitely talking about unifying our bodies, unifying our different aspects of ourself, basically. So unifying our instinct, our needs, our desires, our vision, and bringing it all together into something that probably works and makes sense, and maybe giving it a direction or a flow. Let's start with the Medicine Woman Tarot. We have the High Priestess, the Seeker. Here is basically the intuitive authority of the Tarot. She's the one who's looking into the mirror, seeing her reflection, seeking something. There's an urge or desire being activated, a yearning for something, maybe more purpose in life is what I'm seeing here. That clarity can be found within is one of these messages. As within meaning introspection, giving time to yourself, following your creativity. The Medicine Woman Tarot, we have the Ace of Arrows. So she's preparing for something and she's creating vision of what she wants to accomplish. Goes along very well with what's happening. This is the Apparition Tarot. So I have two cards here. We start with the Hanged Man. So there's a major hang-up. Something has deterred the vision from taking form, waiting for the right timing. Maybe the vision is formed, but it's not achievable yet. There is an anchor, so there's definitely something holding ground, but it can also be weighing down or preventing. It could be that that's actually what's pushing the boat out For some reason I saw like the boat starting here and for some reason swinging by the anchor toward the vision. So making good use of the challenges and obstacles around you to learn and grow and strengthen so that you can do what you truly want to do. Put that one there. The potential. Second card, the Seven of Pentacles, potential. Okay, weighing out options, measuring possibilities. Is my vision realistic? Or it doesn't matter, I'm gonna make it happen. What do I need to do to make it happen? We get to choose what we believe in that sense. It also needs to resonate with our entire being, but we can usually choose what works best for us. Here we have the need to tune in. There is definitely a question and we're seeking clarity about it. There's romance, there's love, harmony, peace, tranquility. This might be actually what's happening for you, or it might be the vision that you're wanting to obtain or attain. It might be what's propelling the vision forward. The King of Pentacles, this is the perseverance and resilience to build what you desire, to allow the growth to happen, but also to be with the process, to be part of the process, to be the process. And the Three of Swords. So there's a wound. That's kind of like a wound card here. This could be sacrifices that need to be made. It could be a wound that needs to be healed. I would say that whatever it is here needs to be incorporated with the overall picture and the overall creative process, instead of being opposing, like, or an obstacle or a fear. It needs to be taken into the whole process as simply one of the experiences that you're having among many. So how do we do that? We have the Four of Swords. We have the Strength card. And we have the Nine of Swords. This is saying choose your perspective. Allow yourself to find better options or possibilities. Look at the bright, but make sure to be realistic about what you do need to clear up and work on. And the attitude of like nothing will get in my way can serve you as long as it's aligned completely with the vision. If it comes directly from the vision and it's for higher good, it will motivate you and propel you. Simply that desire to create something will motivate you and propel you along on your path. So now tuning in, since we have the whole reading in front of us. I would say that this is a creative gift. This is some sort of creative gift of being able to work the whole creative process and to see the entire project or creativity through. And there's resilience here. But more than anything, I think it's about unification of all parts and acceptance of all parts of oneself, and the ability to be able to ground in a vision by tuning into and accepting each aspect as it is and as it is experienced. So if that was the question, what are my creative gifts, or what is my creative gift? Then the answer here is being able to integrate all aspects of a cycle or a process. We're seeing the cards come here. So being able to weigh between what is viewed by the world as beautiful and what is viewed by the world as maybe ugly or creepy. What is precious and valuable and what might be devalued. And bringing together a synthesis of those parts into something that is strong, that is stronger than each of these individual parts. It could be seeing past the facade or the illusion, but it definitely has to do with being able to understand and see through maybe what society has programmed or what normal people view, which would be more black and white. A lot of people in the world tend to view things as either valuable or not valuable, and this is the ability to look past that and to see the value and worth in all things. And because of that, then you're able to be with yourself as you go through the creative process and the creative vision, and you're not getting hooked up or hung up on wounds. This is very present to what's going on, accepting, beautiful, and loving. This might be a blessing or a gift that you have that you don't realize is such a gift, but many times people get caught up in the creative process because it involves looking at every aspect of ourselves, even the painful parts. You have to look at the painful parts in order to really create something that's holistic. And you're not getting hung up here by that because you're able to see the beauty in all things, because you're able to see the value or the worth in all things. I think that's about it. I hope that you got what you needed from this reading, group number 1. This was a very nice reading for me to do. Thank you for being here and thank you for tuning in. Best of luck with your creative gift and your creative gifts. There's usually multiple, but we learn about them a lot of times one step at a time, especially if we have many gifts or multiple abilities to share. And feel free to tune into the other readings if you feel drawn to it and if you feel that it resonates with you. And I hope to see you in another video. Oh, and please like and subscribe and support as needed and as possible. Thank you. Yeah, let's do this. Medicine Woman. Hello and welcome, group number 2. If you chose group number 2, the group with the kyanite on it, then this reading is for you. This is a good communication stone. Really good communication stone. Creative communication here. We had a foundational card for the cards, for this pile of cards. Formation. So we have the idea of something coming in, taking form. I see like growth of plants or vines kind of interweaving or coming together. This is something taking form, something taking form. So there's likely to be a lot going on. I discovered in the previous reading that this is going to be about creative gifts, or at least it was for them. So I'll go ahead and start with that intention because I'm pretty sure that is what's going on. I already do see the ability, like the creative ability to make use of maybe rare or unique materials and to create something from it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm excited. The Medicine Woman, Totem of Arrows, Coyote, the Four-Leggeds. Okay, so this is part of like the different types of creatures on the planet. And we're talking here about the Four-Leggeds, and they've designated the coyote as kind of like the leader of that group. And this would be very grounded energy, like very capable of movement. I can see some fire energy going on and the ability to move things through. Maybe the ability to move your emotions so you're not getting caught in the muck or the grime of the world. Like holding your own within the chaos of the world is kind of what's coming up for this. The Apprentice of Bowls, supported. It looks like you're supported in a unique vision. And it looks like you're a creative person who's able to create your own vision based on what you experience. We have the Nine of Pentacles. I see a lot of ability to work hard and to stay focused here. This is the end of like material process. So like if we're talking about building a business, this would be toward the end of that phase. It could be even in the beginning, like launching a business, but you're ready to launch, or it could be that you are very successful in the business that you've established. And so that's why I see the hard work, the ability to stay focused on a task and to bring a vision into existence. The Three of Cups, some emotional energy here. Maybe you've learned how to work hard and focus, but you're at the beginning stages of finding out what you truly want in life. Or this is the ability earned from hard work to be able to like categorize and to understand what's going on emotionally. This could be unexpected intuition developed through working for whatever it is that your vision is. Or it could just be, this is intuitive gifts here. There's a lot of magic energy here, but I would say like something pleasant or beautiful or unexpected that you've developed through creating your vision. Ooh, the Tower card. So something's come in. There's definitely some sort of upheaval here and some sort of change in direction. The Hierophant, also a major card. There is a stability within the upheaval and a grounded and rootedness within whatever's going on. Then we have the Seven of Cups. It says, don't worry, everything's going to be fine. Trust yourself that you'll learn from the experiences. Yeah, definitely, because we have a tree with a tower, and then we have her looking up at the tree. So something needed to be removed or needed to change. Or this might be the ability that you have to understand what needs to be changed for the better. The Hierophant, there's a lot of grounded rootedness. Okay, so the emotional strength and endurance to see things through. This is a very powerful and striking creative vision that's basically saying, like, I know what needs to be changed and I'm gonna do it. This doesn't second guess itself. This doesn't have the nature of second guessing itself. This is a very like quick, intuitive, purposeful ability. Okay, so moving on to these cards. We have the Daughter of Pentacles. We have a message coming in. And we have the Moon. And we have the Four of Wands. So something that is coming in, it says, don't be afraid to tune into how you're feeling and to actually be aware of what you're feeling and what you're seeing. That with whatever this gift is that you have of like striking perception or being able to get at what needs to be done, if you add your awareness, it's going to only enhance your intuitive gifts. So maybe like finding ways to be aware of what your gift is or how it actually works. There's definitely some sixth chakra stuff going on here. Like it's an instinctive ability to tune into your vision and to have your vision guide you without questioning it. But it will help you to tune into your emotions and to understand your emotional feelings. to identify your feelings and to use that as a new compass or guide or roadmap to be able to develop and enhance your powerful gift. This could be in dreams and dreaming, but I see it more as being a fire energy in day-to-day life, and really having to like, almost for survival or for career, having to really get at what needs to be either extracted, transformed, or uplifted, something like that. And so you might have these gifts that come into play without you realizing it. And it's just saying, please tune into your emotions and be aware of your emotional process so that this gift can be even further developed and enhanced. Because it is needed in the world. The world does need a lot of change. And this is a powerful gift of being able to pinpoint that, being able to figure it out and to make that happen. Okay, I hope that this was helpful and supportive for you, group number 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a very beautiful reading. I guess if I would have any last words about this, I would say trust your vision and ground it through your body, through bodily sensation and awareness. And I hope to see you in another reading. Please support me as you can and as possible by liking and subscribing, commenting. All of that helps me with my algorithm. And I hope to see you in another video. Just gathering. Whoa, that was a lot. That was group 2. That was group 2. Hello and welcome, group number 3. If you chose group number 3, the group with the citrine on it, this is the reading for you. We are talking about creative vision and creative path, but specifically we're talking about creative gifts. This would be the question, what is my creative gift? There are many times multiple creative gifts, so feel free to tune into the other decks if you feel resonance, like drawn to that. If you feel attracted to the other readings, feel free to see multiple. But it's also helpful a lot of times to tune into one gift at a time and to learn about it and to learn how to develop it, and then you discover other gifts along the way as well. The citrine, this is a very beautiful crystal. Solar plexus, motivation, will, self, me, my, I can, I will, I do, I achieve. Okay, citrine, productivity was the base card on these. We see like a motherly figure with a child or young person, and there's a protective, guiding energy here. There is creativity, formation, probably things you've already accomplished, a work, how do you say, like a body of work, whether that be artwork or music, whether that be a family built, maybe a parent, being a parent and having built a family. So a lot of good creativity going. So I'm excited to see what's in this reading. We're talking about creative gifts, creative vision. The Medicine Woman Tarot. 6 of Bowls. 5 of Stones. we are seeing a good balance of the masculine and feminine here. We're seeing a masculine archetype paying attention to creation. There's probably some longing going on here, something that was lost, or someone that's at distance, someone that's traveling away from home, but there's a longing or a yearning, and then a focus on the beauty of now, basically. Then we have a successful female archetype here, sharing her creativity with another. There's celebration and dancing in the background. And what I saw is that this could be the ability to be very focused on your creativity or your tasks or what you need to accomplish, and then being able to properly share that with the world. Also, powering through difficult emotions. Not necessarily even powering through, but being with them and allowing them in the creative process could be part of it. The Page of Wands. Ooh, there we go. The Page of Wands, we have fiery messages. It's the messenger of fire energy. So it's about how to get motivated, how to stay moving, being able to keep yourself moving, even through difficult times. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is the potential of what to do with your resources. This is very productive energy. All of this is so productive. It really is. It feels like you already know this gift that you have, and it's just like being able to stay productive and being able to get tasks done, but it seems like there's something more than that I'm not seeing yet. And I think it has to do with how you could apply what you know about yourself already in an authentic way. I guess what I'm seeing is like you've had to learn these skills through difficulties, through difficult experiences. And a lot of them, it seems like, are family related or things you had to learn as a child. And so it might not feel like, I don't know, like it seems like the skill itself isn't necessarily the end goal, but it's tools that you've learned along the way to achieve something or to build something new. And it might be that you've already achieved that. So let's see. The Chariot, the Five of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, yeah, so there's a new thought, new idea, new philosophy, new view, new perspective, having seen something that took you by surprise. But this is also about resilience and strength and being able to direct the tides. It might be that in the past you have felt maybe like on the sidelines, and now you're able to move forward with your skills in a purposeful way with more authority and leadership. It might be that you're ready to change directions in your life or to change how you're applying your skills or what you're aiming for. So maybe you've built up the ability to maintain that fire and that consistency in your life, but maybe you want to start having new ideas or beliefs about something. Maybe there's a new philosophy coming in for you or a new way to view yourself. Maybe there's higher activation energy, like a higher self energy activation here. And it's just something dawning on you, or a bell ringing, like remembering something or something coming to remembrance or vision or clicking, and then realizing like, oh, I can do this with my creativity. Oh, like I can direct it this way. Oh, I can step up for myself. I can speak for myself. I can direct my creative vision. I don't have to keep the fire or consistency for others anymore. What can I do with this? Like you're ready to go with having a change. Son of Wands, the Chariot, and the Seven of Swords. Are these all in frame? Yes, they're all in frame. We have the Chariot repeating. That's big news. There's movement in multiple directions, possibly. It might feel confusing sometimes. So These are being able to work with big chaotic emotional energies very skillfully. So not only do you have the fire, but there's like being able to really handle a lot of emotion and move the emotion. And you might not even realize that you're able to do that. So by moving and by doing, especially if you're tuned into your like true gifts as far as a being, like being a being and being tuned into your own authenticity, through movement, you will create change just by moving, just by getting things done, just by keeping it going, keeping the rhythm together. You're also inviting other people in with strong gifts. By keeping a rhythm and by having this foundational fire, whatever that means, whatever you're interested in or involved in, you're also inviting other people, in this case watery and airy people, into your resonance or into your circle. That can be online or that can be in person, that can be in dreams. There are a lot of different places. But it's simply like continue to move, but make sure that your direction is correct. You might already have that sensor ability. You might just need to focus on moving through and continuing your creative projects. I do see people coming in for you and working as a team with people. I see applying childhood gifts into adulthood and into working in more liberation or more freedom than before. So maybe like some sort of graduation or retirement. There's a new portal that's basically opened, or it's a life change, new event. And it's causing a lot of momentum, but you know how to manage that. You know how to manage the directions, the tides, and the currents, and the flow. So, just remember that you are organized. You know how to see yourself through the whole process. You have the fire underneath you to be able to do the actions. And maybe this is just like letting people into your life a little bit more and trusting yourself more. Maybe your vision is already chosen, and maybe you just need a little bit of like reassurance that you're on the right path, that you have this, you have it. Like you don't need to second guess yourself. Use doubt and fear as it's just part of the navigation system. It says don't go there. It says question that. It says sometimes it says go there. Like sometimes it is saying face your fears and resolve it, and other times it says don't worry about that. You choose your battles. Don't worry about the fears and the doubts. Unless you need that lesson, unless you need to challenge it, unless you need that in order to resolve. And then carefully and strategically face your challenges and face your fears so that you can trust yourself better. That's what this goal is here, because you already have the gifts and talents lined up to be resilient, to manage emotional currents, to be organized, to achieve, to get things done for people, to move about quickly even though it's difficult. And so now it's just a reapplication of that, a new synthesis of what you've already learned. And because of your gifts, you'll end up doing really great things. Especially tuning in spiritually here, making sure to tune into yourself spiritually, building a spiritual practice, whatever that means for you, tuning into divine guidance, higher purpose, that will definitely help your vision. Okay, that's it for group number 3. Thank you so much for tuning into this reading. This is, your creative gift, your creative gifts. This is multiple creative gifts come together for productivity. This is community efforts making big waves, inviting people in with other gifts, being able to manage situations that are probably more difficult than you realize, and continuing the rhythm, keeping the rhythm. It's that fire energy, like I'm just gonna keep on going. I don't care what happens. I know my vision. Keep going. And I wish you the best of success in your endeavors. And thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you in another reading, and please support me however it works for you. Subscribe, like, comment if you resonate with the message. And yeah, thank you. Group number 4, we're talking about creative vision. If you chose group number 4, this is the deck of cards, or the pile of cards, that resonates for you, group number 4. Or the crystal, or the crystal. It'll be and the crystal. Group number 4, the labradorite. This is a very psychic crystal. It helps with psychic communication, psychic abilities. We are talking about creative gifts here. What is my creative gift? Group number 4. The foundational card is consistency. We have a lot in here. We have the sun and it looks like the full moon. Viewing everything, very psychic, clairvoyant. I guess, okay, so on a personal note, I used to think clairvoyance was like seeing auras. That's clairvoyance, like seeing spirits or something like that. That is part of clairvoyancy, but what I've noticed is that clairvoyancy is a lot about noticing things, like noticing cycles, noticing things that are important. Noticing what's important and discernment has a lot to do with clairvoyance. So it could be that you actually do see auras, or whatever it is you see, however it is you see it. It could be an inner vision, being able to like go into dreams, being able to see things by closing your eyes and envisioning. Not everyone has that. Some people think that everyone can envision like that, and that's not true. We all have different ways that we see things and different ways that we tune into our psychic gifts. And it's all about receiving divine messages. It's all about all the senses coming together in life and enjoying life and understanding what's going on for you and possibly helping other people who aren't as gifted. A lot of creativity here and a lot of movement. Very beautiful energy. So consistency. Let's do it here. I think of rhythm. 2 of Bowls. This is the Medicine Woman Tarot. 2 of Bowls. Sharing, partnership, helping others, working with other people with similar gifts, and coming together with unique vision to see even more, or to be able to experience and do even more. The 10 of Stones. Oh, let's put this one here. This is sharing gifts and creativity. This is sharing gifts and creativity without expecting what's going to happen in return. Being there, showing up, and being strong within yourself, and having people notice you. So this is like private and personal life. And then this could be career life and public life, being seen. If that's the case, we'll put it like this. We'll follow the astrology chart and set up. This would be like midheaven and IC. So there is interpersonal relationship. We talked about the ability to be able to see and perceive situations clearly. And then here we have the ability to share that in your personal life with other people and the ability to share that in your public life with other people. The 2 of Wands. This is the Apparition Tarot. The 2 of Wands. Appropriate boundaries, being able to exchange and to share insight, being inspired appropriately, sharing creative vision with other people. You might have grown up in a community, family, or like nuclear group with other people with psychic gifts or abilities, whether or not you realize that. Probably just thinking about who you went to school with will give you an indication in who you hung out with. And if you're like new to more of the psychic ability type of thought train, then you might start to realize that you were probably like hanging out with witches or hanging out with people who were dreamers, or like there's just a lot of possibilities out there. But there's a lot of like unaware exchange of psychic gifts and abilities and learning about psychic gifts and abilities through normal community interaction. 3 of Swords, a maze, a difficulty, a wound. hiding oneself or pretending that you're not as gifted, maybe not showing off your gifts even to yourself. That's what we're doing, is we're rediscovering our gifts that we don't really always realize that we have. Or this could be just something that you're able to navigate. Something that you've had to navigate a lot in your life is probably like through all the past interaction with other people with gifts. There might be a lot of confusing trauma or information here. There might be a lot of stuff to work through, or the ability to work through a lot. Maybe you have worked through a lot and you're able to navigate chaos better and smoother than you realize. This is very helpful and supportive energy. This is like, I have something to offer you. Do you have something to offer me? Let's create win-win situations. Let's exchange, and let's like work this out. Let's find our way through it. We can do it together. Confrontation. Oh, standing strong. Standing strong among conflict, holding your own in confrontation, recognizing if somebody's trying to swindle you. You might not know it through the mental sense, but I think like if not through the mental sense, which the mental sense is a possibility, you might just actually know, or you might just have a really good instinctive ability that you're not even aware of. And it keeps you safe. You know how to follow your gut instinct. You know how to follow your, how to get grounded and rooted if you need to, how to stand strong. So whether or not you're like mentally aware of it, this is definitely happening. It's an instinctive sense. Again, the ability to navigate difficult situations. But all of the difficulty and everything that you've learned in life is enhancing a soul gift that you've had in probably many lifetimes, or that you've been developing over many lifetimes. And so it can be any number of clairvoyant abilities, being able to see through to the truth. If you are having troubles, or you find troubles or obstacles, the best thing that you can do is to find your inner truth and collaboration with other people who are like-minded, or who are similar to you, or who are supportive and helpful and healthy. We have the Two of Swords, being guarded. Okay, so we're talking about like there's defenses that you have learned because of what you've gone through in the past, through your childhood or through other events. And if you let those, they could block you from getting in tune with your true self and collaborating with the correct people. So this is just a message: don't allow your past traumas and past defense mechanisms to keep you from your true self. Just use them as a way to protect yourself as needed. But don't allow them to keep you from interacting with who you need to interact with. But make sure your interactions are healthy. Use your wise sense of judgment and choose who you spend your time with. Spend time with people who support your creativity, and don't let any wounds or trauma or defenses keep you from interacting. Don't hide away too much. You need other people for this. You definitely need other people to be able to enhance your gifts and to help you recenter into your true authenticity. Wow, that's great. Oh, the Eight of Cups. I see grief and loss. Like, the issues we were talking about are not light issues. There were heavy things that have happened. Or this could be the weight of the world. The fact that there's so much grief and trauma. It might not be personal grief. It might be that through community interaction, you gained a perspective on what people go through and the amount of pain people have sometimes. And it's crazy making, and like it gets ridiculous. But this is leading to an truer enhancement of your gifts and navigating difficult challenges. Ooh, the Tower. Whoa, it's a lot of fire energy. The Tower is an upheaval, something surprising, something shocking. It might be a new activation of your gifts. You might be considering studying Reiki or moving up on the next level of whatever energy skill you're learning. This might be a culmination of what you've achieved through your day-to-day work and through your efforts to help other people. A new realization, an epiphany, something opening up. Maybe you didn't have as much of a vision, psychic vision, and now you're developing it and it's coming in quickly. Or it could be a new level or the next step in how you can apply your psychic abilities. The Son of Cups. Allow yourself to mature. Allow yourself to seek help as needed. Allow that part of yourself that is young and that needs guidance to be okay with that. Allow yourself to receive help. That's basically what it's saying. Like, that's part of the whole community effort, is that when you need help, there are people who can help you. So you've gained a lot of strength. Don't do everything on your own. Allow yourself the process. Allow yourself to mature and to grow and develop. If you do need to be guarded, but make sure that it's smart. Don't let your guard keep you from interacting with who you need to be around with, and don't let it keep you from asking for help. There are people who can help you. Have faith that there are people that can help you, and that you're opening to something really new and magical. You are opening to something new and magical. Congratulations. Congratulations is what this says. Congratulations. Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you so much for tuning in for the reading. This is the reading about your creative gift, your creative vision. I hope that this helped, and I wish you the best in your endeavors. Thank you for tuning in. I don't know if I've said that enough. I guess, yeah, this was a really nice reading. It was very lovely. So thank you, and I hope to see you in another reading, in another video, and please subscribe, like, comment, and share as possible. Thank you.